Hi everyone, welcome and thank you for being here. The day is finally here. We thank God, 19th of September 2025, the day that I was supposed to start my challenge. So why was I afraid of this day? One, I was scared of this day because I have not done something like this. And new things sometimes are scary. In as much as they are exciting, they are scary. Number two is the fact that I was supposed to run 45 kilometers on the first day of this challenge. And the last time I did a long distance run was on Mother's Day. And from that time, I have not done a long run. I have been doing 5 here, 10 there, 15, 21, and those are distances that I don't train for. I get up and go and run. Something like 21, I know it will take me like 2.5 hours. I just tell myself 2.5 hours, you'll be on the road, you'll be running, and it's done. And so I was scared of this one because 21 kilometers I'll get up and go. I have not done that for 45 until today. So now I know I can get up and run 45 kilometers. I have been running long enough. Now I can say that. I can get up and do 45. I've been running long enough. But before this day, I was scared. And it was an experience. I had planned to get up earlier, but I didn't because I had a long night. So I started at 6. Usually I like starting my long runs early, even as early as 3, so that by 7 when the children are awake, I am done. So for this run, since I started late at 6 and I knew the sun would be out, so I did it in the house. I gerrymandered inside this house. And the device I used this time had a way of taking steps and the running. So I was listening to music, and it would also give me updates through that. So whenever I had that I was like 9 or 8 minutes for a kilometer, I would increase my pace. I would tell myself no. I wanted to be between 6 and 7 minutes per kilometer. Because when I run too fast, I'll wear myself out faster. Remember, this is a long run. And if I go too slow, then it's not a run. My device is in such a way that if you are too slow, it will pause and count those as steps. So by the time I was done, I was at 45 kilometers of the running, but the steps would say that I had done 55.4 kilometers. But I didn't walk. I just woke up and ran and started running. So I was not understanding the disparity. But now I get that it was because of the running. The device recognizes when you pause, it will say, it automatically pauses and say, activity paused. And so I did it in 5.5 hours. And that device, just to mention, it helps me with integrity. Because for steps, I would have stopped like an hour before. Because by the time the steps were at 48, the running side was still, I think, at 38 kilometers. But the step side was almost 45 kilometers. And my slowest pace was 9 minutes and 23 seconds. my fastest was 6 minutes. Yeah. And another thing I learned in this run, that cold showers are very good after a strenuous or a long workout like the one I did today. Usually I do hot and cold showers. I start with hot and finish with cold. But today I told myself, because of what cold water does for inflammation and healing after a long workout, especially a strenuous one like this one, it helps with healing and inflammation. So it took me so long to get into that shower. Water was running for like 12 to 15 minutes. Then I had to give myself a pep talk and tell myself, Lucy, you have to get in there. So I got in, and oh my, I am feeling good. I have never felt this good after running a marathon. Usually after a marathon, I am tired and I walk like a penguin. So today what I did differently, I stretched really well and then I took a cold shower. So that is also something I have noted. So this season, I'll be using cold water to shower, just so that I heal faster, because it is something I'm doing over a period of 45 days. Now, why am I doing this? What will I be doing during this season? So I will be talking about my business that I lost in 2024, Hamira, due to gluten sensitivity. Now I'll be talking about gluten sensitivity and all things around it. Another thing that I'll be talking about is my pregnancy loss. I lost a pregnancy last year, June 22nd, just before Maandamano, at 16 weeks. So 2024 was a really, really rough year for me. I was literally in the wilderness. I was in the desert. I was feeling the heat, and it was not easy. So I'll be talking about that. And another thing also I want to talk about this season is children and adolescents. I am a child and adolescent psychologist. That is what I do. That is what I live. That is what I think of every day, every single time. And so I'll be highlighting the issues that surround children, especially for the caregivers, the parents, teachers, and anyone who handles children. Because every generation of parents is blamed for something. What will our children blame us for? What are we doing that we could correct now before it becomes pandemic? What directions could we take in this parenting thing to make our children better future parents? So that is what I'll be sharing this season. There will be updates in my YouTube channel every day, so there'll be daily updates, and the videos for the first day will come on the second day, like that, and like that. So every day I'll be sharing a year of my life, starting from the first year as we build up to the 45th year. And in these stories, I'll be sharing the lessons I have learned, the mistakes I have made, the victories that I have got, in the hope that they inspire you, in the hope that they make you make a different choice, in the hope that they make you make better choices. Another thing that I'll be doing during this season, I'll be discounting my services. Usually for therapy, I charge 4,500. But in this season, you will pay 45% of the cost, which is 2,025. Things are rhyming here. I'm turning 45. You're paying 45%. It is 2,000 and it is the year 2025, and the cost is 2025. So it's a sign that this needed to be done this year. And so now I will begin by, I'll talk about my first year of life. I can't remember much about my first year of life, but I'll say what I have been taught, because at 1 year you don't remember anything. I was born on November 3rd, 1980. I am Gen X. Those who were born in 1980 are the last borns of Gen X. And I'm the fourth born. My mom and dad are still alive. I thank God for them. And my dad is 80 years old. My mom is 73. I have one sister who is the firstborn and 3 brothers. So it's my sister, then 2 boys, then me, then there's one behind me who is a millennial. He's the only millennial in our house. That is the much I can remember. Oh, another thing I can remember. I was named after my grandmother. Her name was Regina Onditi, and she was from a place called Kadianga. So usually I am called Nyakadianga, and this is a name that is used by mostly family. So they're the ones who call me Nyakadianga. It's a name I love. When I hear it, I remember my grandmother. She died in 1998. And I take a lot after her. Yeah. I was born in Hola, Tana River. At that time, my mom and dad were working in Tana River. They are teachers. They were teachers. They were working in Tana River. So I was born in Hola Hospital. And I think I was the tiniest, I was the tiniest of my mother's children. Born at 3.6 kgs. The one who came before me, I think, was either 4 or 4.5 kgs. A boy. My brother Alan is very tall and not huge, he's tall. So he was like 4 or 4.5 kgs. Then I came later, a tiny 3.6. I am the shortest in my family. I'm the tiniest, and I'm left-handed. So I am very different. And from my siblings, they are always towering over me. And most of my nephews and nieces are taller than me. So usually I'm the measure. They come and say, Auntie Lucy, you see, I'm taller than you. And I tell them, just grow tall. You'll find me. I'll still be here. I'm not going anywhere. So yeah, I'm always the measure for height. When somebody reaches puberty and there's that growth spurt, they start with Auntie Lucy. I'm the easiest to outgrow. Yeah. And so that is day one. My name, Awur. Awur is a name given to someone who is born past midnight. the people of Ugenya, Siaya, and Alego say Oduor. So if you hear someone called Oduor, they were born after midnight, between 1 and 4. That is Oduor. Past midnight, but not early morning. So I'm Awor, I was born at that time. And also, another meaning of Awor could be somebody who is greedy. Somebody who is greedy is called Jawor. Or if you want to refer to them, we say Owor. Or you say, I would say to myself, Awor. And something with the Luo is always the intonation. There's Awor, the name. Awor, I am greedy. Owor, the name. Owor, greedy. So that's it for day 1. Thank you for being here. Looking forward to telling these stories, and looking for a good ride too. I hope it will be good. Yes. Thank you for being here. See you in the next one.